I know something about you. Right now, there's probably something you do every single day that you absolutely hate about yourself. Maybe it's the way you grab your phone the second you open your eyes. Maybe it's scrolling for hours when you know you have work to do. Could be junk food, porn, video games until 3 a.m., or just this pattern of starting strong on Monday and giving up by Wednesday. And you've tried to stop. Like literally, you've tried. You've deleted apps. You've made promises to yourself. You've watched a motivational video, felt fired up for 48 hours, and then right back to square one. And what I realized is that we've been lied to about how change actually works. The self-help industry tells you to go all in, completely transform overnight, delete everything, become a different person by next week. And when you inevitably fail, because that's not how human psychology works, you feel like garbage and assume you're the problem. But there's a completely different approach. One that's been used in Japan for decades to build some of the most successful companies in the world, create world-class craftsmanship, and help millions of people make changes that actually stick. It's called Kaizen, a system that doesn't rely on motivation, doesn't require you to be superhuman, and actually works with how your brain is wired and not against it. I'm going to walk you through exactly how to use this, the actual step-by-step process to break the habits that are destroying you and replace them with ones that build you up. And I guarantee you, this is going to feel different than anything you've tried before. Let me paint a picture that's probably familiar. It's Sunday night. You're lying in bed, scrolling through your phone, and you have this moment of clarity. That's it. Tomorrow, everything changes. I'm waking up at 5 a.m., going to the gym, eating clean, working on my business, no social media, reading for an hour, meditating. I'm going to be a completely new person. Monday morning, alarm goes off at 5. You hit snooze. Wake up at 7:30 feeling like a complete failure before breakfast. By Monday night, you've already broken half your rules. By Wednesday, you're back to your old patterns. By Sunday, you're making the same promise again. Sound familiar? So here's why this keeps happening. You're trying to fight millions of years of evolution with willpower alone. And willpower is a terrible long-term strategy. Your brain doesn't like change. It doesn't matter how bad your habit is. If it's familiar, your brain treats it as safe. That's why you can know that watching porn is messing you up. Know that scrolling TikTok for 3 hours is wasting your life. Know that eating junk food makes you feel like shit and still do it anyway. Because your brain isn't logical. It's efficient. And the most efficient thing it can do is repeat what it already knows. Trying to quit cold turkey is like trying to build a completely new road in a different direction overnight. Your brain fights you. It craves the familiar highway. That's why relying on motivation fails, because motivation is just a feeling, and feelings fade. The Japanese figured this out a long time ago. After World War II, Japan was destroyed. Their economy was in ruins. And American business consultant W. Edwards Deming introduced them to a concept: continuous improvement through small incremental changes. The Japanese took this idea and ran with it. They called it Kaizen. Kai meaning change, Zen meaning good. Change for the better. But here's what makes it genius. They focused on changes so small that they were almost embarrassing to even call changes. Toyota didn't become the most reliable car company in the world by trying to revolutionize everything overnight. They improved by 1% at a time. One tiny adjustment to the assembly line, one small refinement to a process, repeated thousands of times. And this same principle works for breaking bad habits. Instead of saying, I'm quitting porn, forever starting now, you start with something so small your brain doesn't even register it as a threat. Instead of no phone in the morning, tell yourself, I can check my phone, but only after I drink a glass of water and do 10 push-ups. That's it. You didn't even try to quit. You just added one tiny barrier. That's Kaizen. All right, here's how you actually apply this to your life, to your bad habit or addiction. Step 1, identify your one habit. Don't try to fix everything. Pick one thing. The one habit that, if you changed it, would have the biggest ripple effect on your life. For most people, it's one of these: phone addiction, porn, junk food or overeating, video games, alcohol, procrastination. Write it down, be specific, not I waste time but I scroll Instagram for 2 hours every night. Step 2, make it so small you can't fail. This is where most people mess up. They still try to go too big. Your goal is to create a change so tiny that you could do it on your worst day. When you're stressed, tired, depressed, you could still do it. For example, if you want to quit porn, don't start with never watching again. Start with, when I get the urge, I'll wait 60 seconds before deciding, or I'll leave my phone outside my bedroom at night, or I'll do 20 jumping jacks first. It sounds dumb, but it interrupts the pattern. If you're addicted to scrolling, don't delete all apps, just move them off your home screen, or set your phone to grayscale. This genuinely kills the dopamine hit. Or before opening Instagram, take 3 deep breaths. The change should feel almost too easy. That's the point. Step 3, attach it to something you already do. This is called habit stacking, and it's how you make new behaviors automatic. Your brain already has routines: wake up, pee, coffee, after dinner, couch, TV, after work, change clothes, relax. You don't think about these. They're automatic. So you attach your new micro habit to an existing routine. Let me share the formula with you. After I current habit, I will new micro habit. Examples. After I pour my coffee, I will do 10 push-ups before touching my phone. After I finish dinner, I will immediately brush my teeth, which makes you less likely to snack. This removes the need for willpower. You're just following a sequence your brain already knows. Step 4, track your streak. Get a calendar. Every day you do your micro habit, put an X. Your only goal is don't break the chain. But here's the Kaizen twist. If you do break it, you don't restart from zero. You don't spiral into, I failed, might as well give up. You just notice it. Okay, I missed today. What happened? Was I triggered, tired, didn't prepare? Learn from it, then get back on the chain tomorrow. One bad day doesn't erase 20 good ones. Progress isn't linear. It's cumulative. Step 5, gradually increase. After 2 to 3 weeks, your micro habit will start feeling automatic. That's when you level up. Slightly. If you started with wait 60 seconds before watching porn, maybe you increase it to wait 5 minutes and go for a walk around the block. If you started with 10 push-ups before checking phone, maybe you add 10 push-ups plus 2 minutes of sunlight. You're building the highway. Each small addition makes it stronger. Within 3 to 6 months, you'll look back and realize you've completely replaced the bad habit without ever relying on motivation or willpower. You just stopped wanting it. Let's get real for a second. If your habit has turned into a full-blown addiction, porn, weed, alcohol, whatever, Kaizen alone might not be enough at first. You know, addiction isn't just a habit. It's your brain's way of coping with pain, boredom, loneliness, anxiety, shame. You're not watching porn because you're horny. You're watching it because you're stressed and don't know how else to regulate your emotions. So here's what you need to add: replacement activities. When the urge hits, you need something else to do. Not just resist. That doesn't work. You need a new pathway. Examples: call a friend, go for a walk. Seriously, this one is magic. Do push-ups until failure. Take a cold shower. And if it's really bad, get help. Talk to a therapist. Join a support group. There's no shame in that. Trying to fight a serious addiction alone with just willpower is like trying to perform surgery on yourself. Get the right tools. Here's what I want you to do. Pick your one habit right now. Don't overthink it. You already know what it is. Design your micro habit. Make it stupidly small. Attach it to an existing routine. Put an X on a calendar every day you do it. And commit to 90 days. Not forever. Not, I'm quitting for life. Just 90 days. That's it. Drop a comment and tell me, what's the one habit you're going to tackle with Kaizen? Let's build some accountability here. And if this video helped, subscribe. We're building something real on this channel.